Hola amigos, welcome to another tutorial on how to transform an egg, a real egg, into your favorite characters, like I have done in the past with some that you see back here. But today, I am making Spider-Man. That's right, Spider-Man Homecoming is out in the theater right now, so I'm going to have my very own Spider-Man to go along with my collection. And it's very easy to do, easy instructions, so just get your creative juices flowing and follow me. Okay, first thing we're going to be doing is prepping. That means get your clay nice and soft and pliable. And the kind I use is the Sculpey oven baked clay. That's my preference. You can use any clay you want. I'll put down in the description below all the materials I'm going to be using to make Spider-Man. Now, talking about the egg, get that egg prepped, get the inside out, wash dry, and then we can proceed to forming the clay, attaching it to the egg. We can then paint, and you'll see the transformation of this simple real egg into Spider-Man. Now with Spider-Man, I'm going to create a really simple body design like I did for Captain America and for Superman. And that is using my basic design for his leg and for his arm. Aside from the base and the spiderweb that's coming out from his wrist, Spider-Man is going to have a really easy design, not too much clay work. A lot of Spider-Man is going to involve a lot of painting. So other than that, let's get going. Now for Spidey's leg, I always start with a cube. This way I can divide it in half. One half will be his legs and the other will be his feet. And then that way I can mount it on top and then shape it. We're going to do that now. We're going to do Spidey's arm, and we're going to start off with the cube shape again, slice that in half, then take one side and then just shape that, and that's going to be his arm. Now once you're finished with all the pieces on Spider-Man, what we're going to do is we're going to bake it at 150 for about 15 minutes. And then we're going to let it cool, and then we're going to proceed with attaching these onto the egg. Our pieces has baked. I'm just letting it cool down before I work on it and glue it to the egg. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and do a little quiz to see how much you know about Spider-Man. So here's the first question to see how well you know Spider-Man. In what book did Spider-Man make his first appearance? Number 1, The Amazing Spider-Man. Number 2, Amazing Fantasy. Number 3, The Web of the Spider-Man. Or number 4, The Web Crawler. So, what is the correct answer? It's number 2, Amazing Fantasy, which is issue number 15, which came out back in 1962. So, he's a pretty old character. So here's question number 2. What newspaper does Peter Parker work for? Number 1, The Daily Planet. Number 2, The Daily Bugle. Number 3, the daily trumpet, or number 4, the daily paper? Correct answer is the daily bugle. Now, if you were working for that boss, would you look for another job? I would if I was Peter Parker. So here's the last question. How old was Peter Parker when he became Spider-Man? Was he number 1, 14, number 2, 15, number 3, 16, or number 4, 17? And he was 15 years old, or should I say young. And I'm glad that in No Homecoming, they got Tom Holland to play the right person, right age. He looked the part, so I'm glad with that. So how well did you do? So let me know in the comment below how many you got right. So now that we're done with this, let's go ahead and glue our pieces together. Now that we glued all the pieces onto the egg and had enough time to dry, let's go ahead with the other step, and that is to pencil in Spider-Man's feature, the mask, the webbing, everything. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint, and then we're going to use the marker for the fine details. And then we should be done. And there you go, one friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, all made with a real egg. If you want to make one for yourself, just follow the instruction. Simple to do, as you just saw. If you like this video, please give me a big like, a big thumbs up. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow my adventure, click that bell right next to it. That way you won't miss any of my future videos. So until the next one, adios amigos.